Okay, so welcome back. Another backtesting session today. Just going to be extending this backtesting session by a week. So yeah, we'll get straight into it. We'll start on a Tuesday, as I do only start trading on a Tuesday. I don't take any Monday trades. So yeah, we'll start on the daily profile. This new week opening gap does still need to be filled, so that will probably be the main draw for today. But we have come and rebalanced here. But again, we do have SMT at all-time highs. So again, open to taking along as this. The all-time highs are such a price magnet, but we will see. Again, this 4-hour gap, we do have SMT in this, as we have made equal highs, but I would like to see us maybe trade into this gap before distributing lower. But we'll go to the 1 hour. Looks like we're chopping around a bit yesterday, but that's Monday price action for you. Again, we'll see what we do in this gap. Maybe we want to continue higher. But again, I will continue to watch this level. Not really anything for us right now on the buy side. More looking for a sell today. Yeah, we have been respecting this 15. So yeah, probably going to be a sell for us today. I'll definitely mark out this order block if we want to come back into it. And then again, this 15-minute gap, but we have respected it. So I will keep an eye out. And pre 10 AM accumulation, hopefully we do maybe come up into here, and then I'll take a short down. So at 10 AM, looks like we have manipulated into this gap. So might take could take this inversion, but I would like to see this be respected again. Okay, hopefully we get a change in state of delivery here. Okay, probably going to be able to take this down. Just stops above these highs. But again, we didn't actually properly break out of this range, so I will be a bit more cautious, because we haven't properly manipulated yet. Okay, really choppy price action. So, do we tap into any PDRAs on the 5-minute? No, not really. I'll continue to watch this out, because we did break these lows, and we do have SMT with ES over here. So again, definitely going to be watching this as a possible manipulation leg, but again, more confirmations. Okay, going to be a bit extra cautious and wait for an inversion of at least this gap after respecting this. Okay, that's our inversion we needed. So I know this is against bias, but I will take this up just into this 4-hour gap, and then we will, yeah, this would probably just a base setup. So going to be 0.25%. Going to break even now. Okay, smash through our take profit. I know it's not really the best, just a little bit less than a 2R, but it is good. May look for a potential short here now that we have tapped into this 4-hour fair value gap. No SMT just yet. However, AS has clearly come into the CE of this gap, which we can see here, but should not inverse this gap. But again, I will be watching this, and I will watch this 15 to see if we do potentially get a tap. If not, this discounted hourly gap. I'll delete this just for the time being, and these as well. Just going to check if there was any SMT with ES here. Did they tap into any 15-minute gaps? Does not look like they did. So, but we have respected this 1-minute gap. Yeah, it looks like we are selling off here. If we inverse this 5-minute, I will take, oh, we have inversed this 5-minute. Okay. Possible manipulation leg back up into this 5-minute gap or this balanced price range. If we tap back into this, I will take a short down to these levels here. Would not like to see an inversion here. Should be fine to take an inversion of this. Did we inverse this? Not quite. Well, thankfully we didn't take that inversion. Bit choppy. Does it look like we're going to be able to take a short down and be able to go with our final bias? We are reaccumulating here though, but we have inversed that 5-minute. That was not a balanced price range actually. I did not know what I was looking at. But do we come up and manipulate? Yep, we do. And it does look like another SMT on the 1-minute. So I will take an inversion of this level right here. Okay, we have our inversion. And again, we do have our change in state of delivery. Just take it down to here with break even being here. Change in state of delivery we got here. And now we have an inversion of this gap right here. So probably going to be an A setup for me as it is in the direction of our bias this time. So we'll take this and see how it plays out. Again, accumulation and manipulation with a clear SMT on ES. So this would be a fairly good setup. And it should play in our favor. I'll go break even here again. Just look like we edged our break even, but again, not break even just yet. I'll go break even now. Okay, getting some good displacement here. Again, no 15. We do have this 5-minute. I'm going to trim half of my contracts here and then leave the rest to run to down here. Or I'll leave it to run to this daily gap that we still have left unfilled. But I will trim a majority of my position once we do break these lows. Another 50%. Now hopefully we can get lower, but I will trail my stop to this 5-minute gap. Shouldn't inverse it now that we have inversed that other 5-minute. Order flow has now been fully confirmed to be bearish. Are we respecting this 5-minute gap? Yes, we are currently. Oh, stopped out there. Look, can't be mad about that. Do we run down to our final draw for the day? That's a question. We don't. So, okay, next session. Next day, sorry. Market does open in 10 minutes, so might have to make this in 2 parts. Starting on the daily. Okay. Again, this daily gap still unfilled, but we might leave it unfilled. Made equal highs. Well, not equal highs, but equal high here at all-time highs. So probably going to be looking at a long today, just so we can just tap into this. Do we have any SMT into this 4-hour? No, made equal lows again there. So this could be where price reverses, especially with that SMT. NQ has tapped into its discounted 1 hour, same as ES, but again, SMT, as we did, come down this low. So go on the 15. We do have this 15-minute gap I would be happy for us to come and manipulate back into before pushing higher. But we do have all of this low resistance liquidity as well. That probably does need to be swept. So pre-10am accumulation here. But keep on playing it out. Not really much for us here. More accumulation. Now we are manipulating up into this low resistance liquidity. I'll watch this 1 hour gap just to see if we do tap into it and get a reaction. No reaction yet. Haven't tapped into it yet. But again, more SMT with ES at these highs. We have come out and swept these highs. Probably 15 should show it better. But looks like we might be able to form a 15 here, but too early to say. I'll delete this. You guys could kind of get the point. All this should get swept out. Okay, that hourly gap has been tapped into now, so I'll keep watching that. Again, reaccumulation. It is quite late in the session, but again, we haven't really got any good manipulation legs yet into any PD raise. Didn't manipulate into that 5 minutes, still haven't manipulated into a PD ray yet, so we should come down lower before we can take an entry. Okay, reaccumulating here, that's actually good. Should have formed a 15-minute here. I'll delete this, but I will keep an eye out on it. And clearly we haven't really seen a reaction off of that hourly gap, and we have just inversed it. So I will definitely be taking a long now that we have inversed that gap, but hopefully we did not. Okay, and we've also broken the SMT. So if we do come down and manipulate lower, I would be very interested in taking a long. We can manipulate into this 15. Does look like we have SMT now, but again, still keeping an eye out on this. Okay, we haven't manipulated into that. No inversion of that gap just yet. Do we come down into this discounted gap? We'll see. But this is a good manipulation leg for me to enter off. If we do come up here, it will be. Okay, we have tapped into it with SMT and ES. This should be a very good position to take a change in state of delivery. Sorry, an inversion. So I will take that and leave stops just below this level. And then let it go all the way up to here at these all-time highs. So if we can get this inversion, I'll be happy to enter. Inversion. I'll wait for more confirmation. Oh, thankfully we did not take that. I'll move this down to here now. We do have this tiny, I'll take a change in state as well as this inversion here. We do have these gaps up here, but they shouldn't really be an issue, because we still haven't inversed this 15 yet. Okay, we have that inversion, and I will take this trade. As we do have SMT into this gap, I will class this as an A+ setup. So let's see how this plays out. Okay, beautiful. Have we tapped into this 5 minute? I'll see how we react off this 5 minute. If we inverse it, I'll let the position ride. If not, I will probably trim some here. Does look like we do get an inversion, so I will let this ride for a little bit. Right, what risk reward are we at? 2. Yeah, I'll take 5 contracts off here. Again, not really what I want to see. I'll move stops to here. I should have already moved stops to break even, but should have moved stops to break even probably above here, but okay, we get stopped out there. Did the price run up to our TP or not? And it does. Look, can't really be mad about that. Made a good risk to reward on that. Okay, so back where we left off, just the second part of this video, I'll just chop it up. So, and we'll go to the next day. We'll hop onto the daily, and it looks like we have broken all-time highs, which is good. So that SMT is now broken. Any news today? Nothing. Very nice. So definitely going to be continuing this bullish trend today. Did rebalance into this 4-hour gap and have now seen a very good reaction from it. So jumping down to the 1 hour. Okay, awesome. Looks like we did have a bullish PO3. No SMT at the highs yet. NQ does look a bit stronger than AS, I must say. So yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye out for maybe this order block here. And yeah, we do have SMT at these highs, so I will be careful of that. But we can get into the trade. So firstly, looks like we've been accumulating pre-market. Not pre-market, pre-10am, sorry. I would have actually been happy to take this inversion here, but clearly not. No inversion there. Tapped into this order block. Haven't seen the strongest reaction. This price action's a bit weird though. I wonder if this was a public holiday. And we can see if we get a setup. We do have this hourly. Did AS tap it? No. Yes, no. They barely have a gap though. So I would like well, I'll take a buy if we get some more confirmation here. Into this 5-minute gap, very nice. I'll get rid of this order block. Yeah, AS is just a bit, well, all price action's just a bit weird today. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for this too. Okay. Well, we do have this gap here, so I'll see if we tap it. Okay, we did not tap it. Okay, we just want to send, I guess. Jace. Okay, well, we missed our entry there, but that would have been a pretty solid entry, I guess. Can't do much about that though. I don't really want to be taking a long here. Yeah, probably. I guess. Nah, no longs here. Would like to see us come down and at least tap into another. Okay, we did tap into this gap. And no, AS is just lagging behind, bro. I'll take this change instead. Okay. Should be fine to take a long here. But again, we have SMT. We have... This SMT looks semi-crazy, bro. Yeah, I mean, this is a base setup as it gets. I can draw a fib level down to here, from this leg down. I mean, that's really our only target, is it? 2.2. I'll take this. Yeah, this price action's actually anything. Once we probably should have gone break even there, just because price action's chopping around. Yeah, this PA is so bad. I don't even know what this PA is, bro. I mean, like, this must have been a bank holiday or something. I don't know, I can't really do anything about that. So, start of the next day, I will go to here. Okay, so we flip bearish now, it looks like. Again, I'll go to the daily time frame. We might want to fill this new week opening gap now. We have a 4-hour gap up here, an hourly there. Maybe we can form this 15 and continue lower. I would like that. But yeah, nothing for us really pre 10 AM to mark out. But okay, this 5 minutes been formed. So, but again, no, not really no real accumulation. Not giving us anything to take a manipulation leg into, are we? We must have formed an hourly. Okay, so we have an hourly gap here. Let's see what we do. Do we see a reaction of it? Any SMT with a yes or no? Yeah, we do. Okay, so I would be happy to take a short off here. Doesn't really look like we're getting reaction from it though. Did tap into that rejection block though, so could get a potential short here. Yeah, nothing for us to take again. Does this get respected? Nope. Did tap into this 15 there, so yeah, I hate this price action, bro. So I'll take, well, we did just see an accumulation and manipulation of a 15. So we'll take a, if we respect this gap. Okay, so I will take that. I'll leave stops to breathe a little bit though. Maybe this discounted gap. And we'll run it up to that 4-hour. Oh, this 1 hour, sorry. The CA of that 1 hour. Oh, this probably would be this. And I set up just because sort of against our bias, but again, A plus PO3 setup did present itself. Okay, I might just get stopped out here. Nice. Inverse is 5 minute though, so. Okay, so it's good we let stops breathe a bit. We're just going to take a risk off slightly. Because I don't really see us resweeping this area before we do go any higher. Okay, nice. I'll go break even now at a 1-to-1. And I'll trim just one contract here. Okay, we did get a reaction off that, so I am going to trail stops up to here. Okay, nice. Getting some good price action now. Again, just going to trail stops to this 15. Should form in 4 minutes, but hopefully we don't dump down all the way. Yeah, I'll just trail it below there. Okay, so did get stopped out there. Okay, so moving on to the next day, and I think that is the end of the backtesting session for today. Not the best backtesting session, but we did see a few wins today and pretty good return. And we are sitting at, well, let's see. We are sitting at an 88% win rate, profit factor of 41, which is insane. So that week, like 4% return. Last 2 weeks decent. Did take a lot of trades this week though, which is good. Probably could have taken some trades here, but again, good week, pretty good trades. So yeah, that's the end of the backtesting session. Thank you.